बिल्कुल. You heard what Owaisi had to say. He says, while he welcomes the ban on the PFI, he says arresting 300 people under what he called the black law UAPA is uncalled for. He says it's against the basic structure of the Constitution. The point is this acceptable that you have a radicalized organization which is not only involved in tens of hundreds of cases across multiple states in this country, but is indulging in this even now? It is brainwashing young Muslim men and women to take up violent means for whatever perceived grievances there may be.
Zakka, if you've noticed, most Muslim organizations, especially the proper legitimate overground ones, even ones that are borderline divisive, one might say, etc. Even Mr. Owaisi has not come in support of PFI. That is a very significant thing. A large part of the Muslim community, I don't think, has accepted PFI as their mouthpiece or as their thought leader. So that is a very welcome and good sign. As Mr. Kadri just said before me, that they by and large welcome the whole decision, because organizations like PFI make it more difficult for the community, help everybody, paint the community with one wide brush, and which nobody would want. So this whole concerted action is very welcome. And about radicalization, see, PFI was trying to create something like a Muslim Brotherhood, which is very, very dangerous. I mean, if you are an out-and-out terror organization, it is probably easier for the authorities to handle it, because it's then in black and white. What PFI was trying to create was shades of gray, where it was creating a certain social legitimacy in the community, with all the 8 frontal organizations that have been banned along with the PFI, tell you that how they were using the campuses, women's groups, this, that, empowerment, creating fronts where money was being, sent in.
Okay.
So this whole network, this quasi-social network, this crackdown is, was very, very necessary, because it's quite dangerous when such groups with such ulterior agenda.
Vikram Singh, so 8 organizations, 8 affiliated organizations along with PFI have been banned, includes the All India Imams Council, the Rehab India Foundation, the Campus Front of India, their women's wing, all of that has been banned along with the PFI. But their political wing, the SDPI, which has contested elections in the past as well, Vikram Singh, that has not been banned. Is that because that does not fall under the remit of the central government? Or will this enable, if the political wing is not being banned, will it enable the political wing to undertake nefarious activities under the garb of it being political activity? So you have to unmute, please. Yeah, Vikram Singh.
Zakka, good evening. I would say that PFI has an insidious move, picked up all aspects of human activity, whether it is students, whether it is academics, whether it's women welfare, whether it's charity, whether it is development, and you name it, and the PFI has their finger in their pie. Now, if the PFI has been banned, and I would also draw your attention to the fact that recently we discussed the Criminal Identification Act 2022 also, wherein all the biometrics will be taken of every person arrested now. There can be no comparison between the banning of SIMI and the banning of the Indian Mujahideen and banning of the PFI, because then the data collected was very half-baked. Now for sure, the history sheet would incorporate the biometrics, the Aadhaar, the PAN card, the mobile number and everything. Therefore, to metamorphose or to have a new avatar in certain organizations will be very much difficult. But banning of the SDPI is a natural corollary that once you starve the roots, the shoots will die down automatically. Now, the SDPI is the political wing, but it depends upon their cadres for the funding, for the manpower, for booth capturing and other intimidation of the electorate so as to be successful during the course of elections. But when the cadre dies down, and I dare say that this unprecedented action that has been taken 22nd of September and 27th of September, leading to the arrests of hundreds of people in both the goes, collection of incriminating evidence, I don't think that they would have the resilience even to come back again. And YD sections 2, 3, 4 of the UAPA, the banning has happened. Section 40 of the UAPA would ensure that the funds are forfeited, and all their funds under the PMLA Act, they will not only be forfeited, they will be attached, movable and improperly attached. That will be one blow which they will not be able to go.
But okay, I want to ask Swapnil Kothari again. I'm borrowing from what Mr. Owaisi said, because he made this an